Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel for another Star Wars Battlefront 2 video, and today Count Dooku is finally here in Battlefront 2 and I'll be working both today and tomorrow just to get you guys a how to not suck guide as soon as possible. My first impressions of Count Dooku are very good. I will say he feels way stronger than Obi-Wan even without any star cards, and when I compare him to Grievous I'm really not quite sure yet. I just need to upgrade him a bit and get a little more used to how he handles certain in-game situations. But as is usual with most updates recently, PC users have been able to dig into the updated files of the game and have leaked a ton of new information on Anakin, including all of his emotes, his victory poses, and even some updated animations so we can see exactly how he fights. All of this was first discovered by Mophead, and he managed to take all of these different animations for Anakin and apply these to Count Dooku's in-game model, so of course full credit to him, and I will have his channel linked in the description if you want to check it out. But first off, let's start off with the emotes, and just keep in mind that what you're watching is Anakin's emotes applied to Count Dooku's model, since we don't have Anakin's model quite yet, so the names of the emotes on the side are still Dooku's. The first one is called Fun Begins, and obviously that is his line from Revenge of the Sith, "This is where the fun begins." A great choice for an emote in my opinion, and I would have been very disappointed if they hadn't included that one. The second emote is called Diplomatic Solution, which I'm assuming is Anakin's line from Attack of the Clones when they're being held prisoner on Geonosis out in the arena. In my opinion, that's a bit of a weird choice for an emote, but I do think it works pretty well for an emote regardless. His third is called Obi-Wan Kill in the Files, and I'm sure that name will be changed before Anakin is released, but this is another one that isn't completely obvious, but I'm imagining that'll be from Attack of the Clones as well, when he breaks his lightsaber and says, "Obi-Wan is gonna kill me." Again, that's a pretty interesting choice. I'm not necessarily against it, but it'll be a little interesting to have a character-specific emote like that, because he's talking about Obi-Wan. I don't think there's any other hero that specifically calls out another hero with an emote, but it's not really gonna make a lot of sense if Obi-Wan is standing right there. His fourth emote is called A Wise Jedi, and I'll be honest, I really have no idea what this one is. It's probably something from the Clone Wars. Both Obi-Wan and Grievous have had an emote not from the movies, so this is probably some deep cut from the TV show. I'm guessing it'll be something like "A wise Jedi once told me something," maybe referring to Qui-Gon or Yoda. Overall, I'm not too impressed with the emote choices. I mean, there really is nothing wrong with them. There are just a couple left out that I would have much preferred over "Obi-Wan is gonna kill me," or even "You call this a diplomatic solution." I think "You underestimate my power" was kind of a no-brainer, but somehow that one didn't make it, and honestly I would have loved an emote about sand. I know it's kind of stupid, but man, I would have loved to spam that. But hey, it's not a big deal by any stretch of the imagination, and I'm really glad that This Is Where the Fun Begins made it. Next up, we have Anakin's 4 victory poses, and I'll just let those play for you. To be honest, I have never really cared about victory poses at all. They do nothing for me, and I really never buy them. Really, the only one I ever felt the desire to buy was the one for Grievous, where he just ends up covering like half of the screen, but that one is more just to troll people when I come in first than anything else. But you can get a good idea of what Anakin will look like on the victory screen by taking a look at these victory poses. Finally, we have Anakin's new animations, and you can really see DICE has come a long way from when we last saw these. He looks like he's going to be a very quick hero, and I'm really hoping he's even faster than Luke. His saber swings are just a sight to behold, and I also really like his dash, and they added a block for him too, and the way he holds his saber is very unique to say the least. But that is all for today's video. I know it was a short one. There'll be another video coming later today for sure, because there's a lot of content to cover, and YouTube was completely broken this morning, and we're still waiting on the trailer for Dooku, which it's crazy that hasn't come out, because they never even released an image for Dooku before Dooku came out, just because they weren't able to get it done in time, which doesn't really make sense to me, but hey, I guess I just don't know how they operate over there. I'm gonna let the full gameplay play through one more time for you guys so you can watch it without my commentary and just get a better look for yourself. As I said earlier, I'm going to be trying my best to get you guys a hero guide as fast as possible. It just takes a while as everyone wants to play Dooku, and when you do manage to get Dooku in HVV, everyone just leaves, so I'll have to rely mostly on Galactic Assault. Anyways guys, thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!